You share more DNA with a mushroom than you do with a daisy. Not a little more, significantly more. And the moment you truly let that sink in, everything you thought you knew about life on Earth starts to quietly unravel. This is the story of how you came to exist, not the version you learned in school, the real one. The one full of billion-year-old accidents, invisible wars, and the stubborn refusal of life to give up. 4 billion years ago, this planet was unrecognizable. No trees, no oceans teeming with fish, no birdsong, just a violent, steaming rock wrapped in an atmosphere that would kill you in seconds. And yet, in the warm, shallow water pooling between those rocks, a cluster of molecules made a copy of itself. It wasn't alive, not exactly, but it wasn't not alive either. It was the first whisper of what you would eventually become. For the next 2 billion years, almost nothing changed. Life stayed microscopic, invisible, barely there. Then, around 1.5 billion years ago, one single-celled organism swallowed another, and instead of digesting it, the two simply kept living together. That swallowed organism became your mitochondria, the tiny engine inside almost every cell in your body right now. You are, in a very literal sense, a coalition of ancient strangers who decided that cooperation was better than competition. And here is where the mushroom comes in. When scientists began comparing the genetic code of different living things, they expected clean divisions. Animals here, plants there, fungi somewhere separate. What they found was unsettling. Animals and fungi share a common ancestor that plants do not. Mushrooms are more closely related to you than a rose is. You and a fungus diverged roughly 1.5 billion years ago. That mushroom in your pasta is, in the most ancient sense of the word, family. About 40% of fungal genes have direct counterparts in the human genome. When scientists study yeast to understand cancer, they are not using it as a rough stand-in. They are using it because yeast and humans are, at the deepest level, running similar software. This is what evolution actually is. Not a ladder with humans at the top. A tree, impossibly wide, all growing from the same root. Your eyes contain proteins that evolved before fish existed. The electrical signals firing through your neurons use a mechanism developed in the earliest animals. The rhythm of your heartbeat traces back to creatures swimming in Cambrian seas over 500 million years ago. You are not a new thing. You are an ancient thing, wearing new shapes. And here is the detail that tends to stop people completely. Tucked inside your DNA are ancient viral sequences, infections that struck our ancestors hundreds of millions of years ago and left pieces of themselves behind. One of those sequences is essential for pregnancy in mammals. Without it, the placenta cannot form. Without it, you would not exist. A virus that infected a small creature 130 million years ago accidentally made human birth possible. Evolution did not plan this. It never plans anything. It simply kept whatever worked across an expanse of time no human mind can truly hold. You are not separate from nature. You are made of it. The mushroom, the bacterium, the ancient virus sleeping in your cells. You are the universe looking back at itself, assembled from borrowed parts. Every cell in your body is proof that life, against all odds, found a way.